worked on the main street there in some of the pubs and drank some of the pubs, and I worked in the craft shop. And this is about, I'll bring you back anyway, to 2002. And I'm working in Andy's craft shop, the Celtic Knot, on the main street in Ballydehob. It's a neat little number, if there ever was one, with a couple of tourists in the summer and Christmas sales seeing us through the winter. For kicks, I'm listening to the shop's trad and folk CDs, and on the QT flick through a small pile of gloss and gossip magazines which sit and I take from beneath a beautiful antique glass countertop, with a shining display of Sheila Nagig pewter pendants, replicas of the ancient Irish stone carvings of ghoulish-looking women displaying their vaginas, goddesses perhaps, or some door to a darker world, or a thing to shield against Lord only knows what, perhaps the Lord himself. I had one of these years back, and I'd worn it proudly and defiantly, and in the end, I guess, obliviously as a young pup of a hippie, till it fell down from around my neck through wear, and now I stand here, behind an army of them, a sea of them, at least 3 of them. As we greet our customers one by one, that's when and if they come. Excuse me. That's never happened before. And that's when and if they come, and the times they don't, it's back to listening to these CDs and flicking through those magazines, research, if you will, into the ills of a shallow, parallel society. Their nails, and oh my goodness me, their hair, and what could they possibly have for dinner that would only make them thinner, and this starry-eyed bizarre obsession with celebrity, that could never happen to me. And so these neat little days they passed, retailing the local handmade crafts, Christmas, summer, Christy Moore and Woman's Way, right up until this particular day when who should land in the door but Drew fucking Barrymore. I kid you not. And not the Drew Barrymore of Danny Darko, Batman Forever, Charlie's Angel, Screamer, Firestarter, but Drew Barrymore, the girl that knew E.T. E.T., the alien that starred in that movie about himself, and how he'd gotten his adorable self stuck here on Earth with us, but rescued just in the nick of time before I truly nearly cried myself to death at an early age of 9. That Drew Barrymore who knew E.T. because she'd also starred in the movie. She is now standing here in front of me, and I am not stoked, folks. I am star-struck completely. She browses for a while. Oh my God, she has such a lovely smile. Who would have thought that being star-struck could fuck with your sexual identity as well as messing with your freaking personality? Drew Barrymore, the girl that knew E.T. She is now buying a little wooden boat and a leather belt with me. I wonder would she sleep with me, but only think this luckily before she pays politely and is gone. Drew Barrymore, I am struck down, but I get up and leave the shop and every shred of decency behind. I've lost my mind, but find her up the road just about to go. Is there anywhere around here I could get a phone? That's her voice, not mine. This is going absolutely fine. Yes, and of course, in the shop. Come with me, come. But she turns to him, her boyfriend, already behind the wheel, and he is saying something that I can't quite hear, and then she turns to me and says, my boyfriend, he wants to go now. Perhaps she just wanted to phone her old pal E.T. and tell him all about me and how she'd fallen in love instantly across the countertop in a craft shop with all these tiny little Irish goddesses looking up at us. But it wasn't to be, just wasn't to be, and they hit west. And I retreat back down the same street in Ballydehob and into Andy's craft shop, where summer comes and winter follows. Sweet music fills the air, and a small pile of gloss and gossip magazines sit beneath the counter. I see my Sheilas on the way back in and think, isn't it funny how E.T. looks like them?